Hello and welcome to the 35th episode of Quizzing with the Members. We have a new champion from the last episode and he's here to defend his title against three people. Two of them have been here earlier. There's one debutant. Let me call them one by one. Our first contestant is somebody you've seen earlier in Quizzing with Members, Quizzing Evenings with Members. Give it up for Abhishek.
Hi KV, hello.
Abhishek,
क्या
where
है
are you
भाई?
sitting?
बढ़िया.
Looks like some opera stage, theater stage or something.
घर पे.
Garpe. Okay, Abhishek. So nice to have you back. On that note,
Nice.
our defending champion defeated Sapan in the last episode. Give it up for Munaf.
Hey KV,
Munaf, how does it feel to be defending
good.
champion?
and a lot of pressure too.
Yeah, we'll see. Very excited for this panel, this
Yeah.
set, everything. On that note, we have the return of a champion, so to speak. Give it up for Pavan.
Hi, KV. Hi, guys.
So nice to see you, Pavan, with that background, with that Levi's t-shirt. Nice. Are you
Great
still
to
at
be back.
Levi's? Or
I am, yes, I am. Very
okay,
much.
cool. Okay, on that note, we have a debutant on Quizzing with the Members. A geophysicist by training, works as a software engineer at Google, lives in the Bay Area, did undergrad from IIT Roorkee, then masters and PhD from the US, loves quizzing, reading, playing video games, hiking. Give it up for Pranshu.
Hey, Kevin. Hi,
Pranshu,
everyone.
welcome. Wow.
Really
Let's do
excited.
Let's do this. Abhishek, Munaf, Pavan, Pranshu. Okay, first direct will be to Abhishek.
Yeah.
Abhishek, this is for you. Milind Suman co-authored a memoir with Rupa Pai, shedding light on controversies and relationships. On the 25th century of an iconic pop music video from the 1990s that made him the nation's darling across genders and generations, this figure's memoir, titled the same as the video, was released. This video became a symbol of India's post-liberalization zeitgeist, capturing the essence of the era. The title of the book and the video is the same. What's the title of memoir and video?
I think I have the answer. Just one little thing. On the 25th anniversary of this thing, is there a sentence में जहाँ पे there is a phrase, this figure's memoir? Which figure? I mean, Milan Somar, or is there a third figure here which?
Milind Suman only.
Okay. So he was part of that song, no, with Alisha Chennai, Made in India. So वही वाला.
Made in India. Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
It is made in India. Nice and sweet start to the quiz. We are talking about Made in India. That's the book. That's the title of the book and also, of course, title of the iconic Alisha Chennai song from early 90s, Made in India. Okay.
Yeah.
2 points there to Abhishek, which means next direct will be to Munaf. Now we are talking about a certain movie and an expression. It is a 2007 American buddy comedy drama film directed and produced by Rob Reiner, written by Justin Zackham and starring Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman. The main plot follows two terminally ill men on their road trip with a wish list of things to do before they kick the dash. Zackham coined the expression after he wrote his own list of things to do before I kick the dash. The term was then popularized by the film. Which term am I talking about?
This is the term bucket list.
Yes, bucket list is correct. 10 points there to Munaf. We are talking about bucket list. Term that we are all aware of. It's on my bucket list. Often abused on internet. You do any random thing and you're like, oh my god, bucket list. And you're like, Arey, bahut like baki hai. Anyway, 10 points there to Munaf, which means next direct will be to Pavan now. Pavan, he won the bronze medal in the men's 10-meter air rifle event at the 2012 Summer Olympics in London. He added 4 gold medals to the Indian tally at the 2010 Commonwealth Games in New Delhi. In the men's 10-meter air rifles event, he shot a perfect 600, which was a new record. His sports promotion foundation, which runs the Gun for Glory academies, actually has been a catalyst for a lot of new shooters in India who are dreaming for Olympics. All I want from you is which person, athlete, shooter are we talking about?
I have no idea, so I'm going to pass this one.
Okay, passing to Pranshu.
Thought it wouldn't come to me. I know this, but I can't remember. I just can't. I'm blanking out on his name. I'll pass as well.
Okay, passing to Abhishek.
When he shot the perfect 600, this is in the 2010 Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, why होता ना 2 names. Hmm. I'm going to choose the wrong name, I think. Samaresh Jung.
No, passing to Munaf.
I have no idea. I'll pass.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll start again. Obviously, one of the greatest Indian shooters of all time. You might have heard the name. I'm pretty sure, even if you don't know quotes
I
or
think so, yeah.
Olympics or the name. I'll give a hint and start with Pavan again. So I'll give the classic initial hint. We're talking about GN. Okay, I would want both first name and last name now. GN.
G-
I think the last name is Nagpal, but I'll pass on the first one.
Okay, going to Pranshu.
GM or N?
GN.
N.
N for
Acha.
Noida and G for
N for
Gamma.
Noida. Okay.
I don't know. I'll just take a guess. I cannot remember. Is it Gagan Nagpal?
I'll go to Abhishek.
वही था ना उसका नाम गगन नारंग या ऐसे कुछ.
Gagan Narang. Yes, that is
नारंग. Yes.
7 points there to Abhishek. Trying not to split points. Sorry, Pranshu.
No, that's
7.
fair.
Yeah. 7 points to Abhishek. We are talking about Gagan Narang. Gagan Narang.
Hmm.
Multiple medals in Olympics, Commonwealth Games, etc., etc., etc. 7 points there to Abhishek for Gagan Narang, which means I come back to Munaf for the next direct. Munaf, in the realm of public discourse, there exists a conceptual framework named after a prominent American analyst. This framework suggests that the acceptability of political ideas hinges not on their inherent merit alone, but rather on their alignment within a spectrum of public opinion. Ideas deemed unthinkable or radical often fall outside this spectrum, while those categorized as popular or even policy are comfortably within it. Politicians who are keenly aware of this spectrum navigate their proposals carefully to remain within what is socially acceptable at a given time. Named after its originator, this framework is known as the dash. So, looking at a two-word answer, what two-word framework are we talking about?
And it has the name of the originator in that
Yes.
as well.
KV, any timeline on the analyst? मतलब अभी क्या मरा है, अभी जिंदा है, बहुत पहले का, अभी का, और बाद में?
नहीं, nothing as of.
अच्छा ठीक है.
I don't know. I'm gonna say McCarthyism.
Not McCarthyism. Going to Pavan.
Overton window.
Overton window. Perfect. 11 points there to Pavan. We're talking about Overton window. Overton window given by Joseph Overton. And essentially that says, what ideas can you give as a politician which are not deemed too radical or too extreme? So yeah, Overton window. Nice. 11 points there to Pavan, which means the next direct will be to Pranshu. Pranshu X was a French philosopher, author, dramatist, journalist, world federalist, and political activist. He was the recipient of the 1957 Nobel Prize in Literature at the age of 44, the second youngest recipient in history. His works include The Stranger, The Plague, The Myth of Sisyphus, The Fall, and The Rebel. X drew parallels among football, human existence, morality, and personal identity. For him, the simplistic morality of football contradicted the complicated morality imposed by authorities such as the state and church. In 1959, less than a year before he died, X told one interviewer that along with the theater, the football pitch had been one of his two real universities. Who are we talking about?
I have no clue. I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Abhishek.
I don't know, can't think of anything. Sorry, pass.
Okay, passing to Munaf.
Is this Camus or Camus or something?
Yeah,
Is how they pronounce it in the French?
Yes. 12 points there to Munaf. Yes, that is correct. Of course, the big hint was his work, essentially.
The Stranger is what.
Yeah, Myth of Sisyphus, Plague, Stranger, or think of French iconic person from this era. It is always like you said. Camus, Albert Camus. That is correct. 12 points there to Munaf, which means next direct will come to Pavan. Pavan, in math, there's a symbol that has evolved over time, stemming from a Latin word meaning chain or tie. Originally introduced by Franz von Schouten in the 17th century, this symbol was pivotal in grouping elements of mathematical expressions, much like how parentheses are used today. Even though its use for grouping has dwindled, it still plays a crucial role in the realm of repeating decimals. Historically, this symbol was also used to denote large values in Roman numerals, multiplying a numeral by 1000. This symbol has a fascinating journey with appearances in works edited by Van Schooten and even traces back to Descartes in the 1600s, who applied it in relation to the radical sign. Just tell me what symbol are we talking about? If you can give me the name, great. Or you can just tell me, like, explain what the symbol is.
I think it's the ellipsis, which is the three dots.
The three dots.
Yeah.
No. Going to Pranshu.
I think it's the dash you write above a number
Yeah,
to say
yeah,
that
yeah.
these numbers
I'll
are
give it to you.
in-
Yes, 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 yes. The exact term for that is vinculum. Okay, but like I said, you can just tell me the dash, the bar, the horizontal bar that is used often when you do this 0.3, it means 0.3331111, and also used in fractions and bunch of other places. Vinculum is the answer, but yeah, like I said, explanation was enough, which means all of you are on board now. 11 points to Pranshu. Next direct will be to Abhishek. Abhishek, according to the authoritative Grand Leroux Encyclopedic Pedique, the name derives from an association with a wolf hunting den. In the 7th century, Burgundofara, also known as Saint-Fair, abbess in Meaux, is said to have gifted part of her villa called Dash, situated in the region of this European capital, to a monastery, even though it is doubtful that this land corresponded exactly to the present site of the Dash. In May 1791, during the Revolution, the National Constituent Assembly declared that the Dash would be a place for bringing together monuments of all the sciences and arts. Just tell me what are we talking about? Give me the blank. All blanks are the same.
This person named Burgundafara, I mean, maybe this might not help you the answer. What is this thing? Her description, abbess in Meaux. Like, what is this? This is a title of some sort, or
Yeah.
was she queen of something, or like what does it mean?
Like you said, basically, abbess means the head of abbey of nuns. So essentially,
I see. Okay.
she's
Okay.
in-
I'm sorry. No idea. Sorry, pass.
Okay, passing to Munaf.
I'm going by the wolf hunting den. Is this Rome?
Not Rome. Going to Pavan.
I have two choices and just pick one. The Louvre.
The Louvre. 12 points there to Pavan. The European capital is Paris, as the name suggests. But 1791 revolution was a big clue. French Revolution. A place for bringing together monuments of all sciences and arts is what Louvre is supposed to be, and it is also to an extent Louvre. Okay, 12 points there to Pavan. We are talking about the history of Louvre. Which means next direct will be to Pranshu. Pranshu, very direct visual question. These are parents of a certain actor. All I want from you is which actor's parents are celebrating a recent release in this picture. And of course, there are clues in what they're
Yeah.
hit dad, hit mom.
Can I ask? It's a movie, right?
Yeah. They're celebrating the recent release is a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And by recent, it can be 2023, 24. It's like last 1 year.
अभी तो कुछ याद नहीं. I can't. I think I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Abhishek.
I have no idea. One just a random guess. Ryan Gosling.
Not Ryan Gosling. Going to Munaf.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to me. Yeah, I'm not even sure what recent movies came out. No, I'll pass, KV.
Okay, passing to Pavan.
I think the movie is called Hitman, but I don't know who the actor is. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay, cool. We'll start again. So the hint that I thought of was Hitman. So let's start with that. The movie is Hitman. And basically you need to just tell me the actor in Hitman who plays Hitman, etc. an actor who has been in Hitman, who's been in Top Gun Maverick, another famous role in the last few years. Also, Anyone But You, if you guys saw that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Pavel.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you
Okay.
before you add
Okay.
something
Glenn.
else. Just the surname was enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Glenn Powell is good enough.
Glenn Powell. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Powell is good enough. Well done. Okay, 5 points there to Pranshu. And that brings us to the end of the first half. Good stuff, fantastic, very close quiz actually. Let's look at the score, the halftime score. Abhishek with 10 for Made in India and 7 for Gagan Naran is on 17 points right now. Munaf with 10 for Bucket List and 12 for Albert Camus is on 22 points right now. Pavan has a very slender lead with 23 because of 11 from Overton Window and 12 from Louvre is on 23 right now. And Pranshu has 5 for Glen Powell and 11 for the Vinculum Funda, the Bar Funda. 16 points. Couldn't be a more tighter halftime score actually. 16, 17, 22, 23. So 7 points separating the first and fourth, which means less than one question. Fantastic. Okay. Now the order will change. The order will be Pranshu, Pavan, Munaf, Abhishek. Pranshu, this is the order. Okay, talking about a certain game now, created out of sheer frustration with the rigidity of traditional sports. This whimsical pastime was dreamt up by a young boy and his dash companion. The rules are as fluid as the imagination allows, with the only stipulation being that it can't be played the same way twice. From capturing flags to hitting birdies against trees with mallets, each session of this game is a new adventure. Equipment can range from wickets and volleyballs to mallets, but one peculiar requirement stands out. A mask must always be worn. In one comic strip, a football match morphs into this unpredictable game, with the boy noting sooner or later, all our games turn into this. What game are we talking about? What is the name of this ever-changing game?
I know all the characters, but is there some part points for the funda?
Ideally not. Ideally would not.
Okay.
Ideally would not want to split.
Yeah.
So ideally give me the game name.
Okay. I'll just guess something because I can't think of the actual game name. Is it Adventure Time?
Not Adventure Time. Going to Pavan.
Calvin Ball.
Calvin Ball. Yes.
Calvin Ball.
It is Calvin Ball. 11 points there to Pavan, of course, from Calvin and
Yeah.
Hobbes. Sooner or
I was
later.
thinking if I said Hobbs, will I get something?
No, I figured that you knew where it's coming from. Yeah. And the dash is, of course, Tiger Companion. It's Tiger Companion, Calvin Ball. Okay, 11 points there to Pavan, which means the next direct will be to Munaf. Munaf, your direct. This Bollywood actor, born in 1988, has a unique blend of a wealthy upbringing and close connections with some of the industry's biggest names. He graduated from Bombay Scottish School, where he had Ranbir Kapoor as a senior. With a jeweler businessman father and a homemaker mother, his family maintains close ties with Salman Khan, who posted a nostalgic message about still owing his father rupees 2011 from their youth. His Bollywood debut came in 2019 with The Notebook, produced by Salman Khan, though the movie didn't perform well at the box office. In 2022, he acted in a movie called Double XL, addressing social issues around body image. Who is this actor who has been in news recently? Been in news for some reason recently. Which actor are we talking about? And just like the Vinculum question, in the first round, if nobody gives me the exact name of the actor, but also tells me why X, the actor, has been in news, and nobody gives a better answer, I'll give you points and close this. Okay.
Have they been in the news because of the Ambani wedding?
Not the Ambani wedding. Going to Abhishek.
I don't know, some accident he was involved with, hit and run or something like that.
No. Going to Pranshu.
Has he recently lost a lot of weight after Double XL?
Oh, no. Going to Pavan.
Didn't think it would come to me, but I will pass.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll start again with Munaf. So Munaf, not a money wedding, but wedding is a good track. Okay, he's been on his in news because of his own wedding. Okay, so just think of uh, recent weddings, so to speak, which have been in news, and just you can just tell me. You can now just tell me the other half of the wedding, like the partner, like whose wedding are we talking about? Is that good enough to take around, or should I add more hint?
And when you say recently, is this like past few weeks, past few months, or
This year, 2024.
this year? Okay. Is this Amir Khan's son-in-law?
Oh, no, not American
Oh, okay.
son-in-law. Okay. Going to Abhishek.
For some strange reason, I don't know why Ori keeps coming to mind, but it's not Ori. I don't have any other guess. Ori. Stupid guess, I know still.
No, going to Pranshu.
I think this year only Ambani wedding has happened.
That's what it seems like anyway.
Other weddings are not allowed only in this year.
Yeah. I'm like, there's no way any other wedding can make news. I can't think of.
Okay,
I'll pass.
no stress. Going to Pavan.
I'm in the same boat. I'll pass as well.
Okay, no problem. Okay. There was one more celebrity wedding this year, which was Sonakshi Sinha's wedding. Okay, so this is Zahir Iqbal married
Oh.
Sonakshi Sinha recently. And yeah, he was in, and everyone was like, yeah, sorry, Pranshu saying.
No, sorry. For some reason, because it was actor, I didn't think of an actress. I knew Sonakshi Sinha was in Double XL, but I just
Yeah. There were many
Yeah.
clues, like all this Salman Khan
Yeah.
clues and like all of that and Double XL.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, even if you didn't give me the Zahir Iqbal, the exact name, if you had just told me Sonakshi Sinha, I would have taken it. And yeah, that's what beautiful part about this question is also to show the range of a quiz. Like what can like in the same quiz you have Sonakshi Sinha's wedding to Albert Camus to Calvin Ball and Gagan Narang. Very nice. Okay, no problem. Didn't get answered though, which means next direct will again be Munaf. Okay, Munaf, this $100 note of New Zealand, which you can see on your screen, features a Nobel laureate on the front. The Nobel Foundation gave permission for the image of the medal to be used. The medal is overlaid by a graph showing the results of his investigation into naturally occurring radioactivity. Just tell me who is this Nobel laureate who is also on New Zealand's $100 note from the world of science.
Can you
Is
specify
this-
if he's from? Sorry,
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead,
No, I
Abhishek.
was just saying, can you specify if he's from this country or not, or is it too much of a giveaway?
If all four of you want, I can clarify for
Yeah.
sure. All four of you want? Munaf, of course, it's your director. Yes, he's from New Zealand.
I don't know. I was thinking on the lines of Pierre Curie.
No, not Pierre Curie. Going to Abhishek.
See, I mean, that's why I asked, because the name in my head is not a New Zealand name, but I don't know. Henri Becquerel?
No, going to Pranshu.
No, I can't think of a New Zealand name. I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Pavan.
Stuck with two names in my head. I'll go with J.J. Thompson.
Not J.J. Thompson. Okay, we'll start again with Munaf. So again, one of those names that we've all heard of in school. Even if you're not interested in science, this name you have heard. Let's start from there. Okay, New Zealand. No, obviously it's given. Some people consider him the father of nuclear physics. Okay, so think nuclear physics. Anyone can block me at any point, huh? Okay, I'll continue. Won a Nobel in 1908, if that gives you some idea. Okay, 1908. He was the person who gave us the whole concept of half-life in radioactivity. No, that whole funda.
Yeah.
We'll take one round with that. And New Zealand, don't go too New Zealand focused because उस time पे तो क्या ही पता कौन कहाँ से. Yeah. We'll start whenever Munaf is ready. Father of
Maybe one more question, if I can ask. Sorry.
Yeah.
Acha, what was his It's very niche. Was his surname also a batsman from New Zealand? Not a very famous batsman, but
Again, if all four of you want, I can clarify.
No.
Is anybody blocking that long cricket connection? Are we okay? Munaf, do you
No.
want anyone block?
No.
I think
So
I
I
have
don't.
a guess, but I'm not
There is
sure.
a guess. No, as long as
Okay.
anyone
I
has
would
a
guess
good
as
guess.
well.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Is it Fermi?
Not for me. Going to Abhishek.
Rutherford.
Yes, that is correct. I knew Abhishek was
Yes.
thinking of Rutherford. 6 points there to Abhishek. Rutherford was from New Zealand, and in fact the first oceanic person to win the Nobel. 6 points there to Abhishek, which means next year it will be to Pranshu. Okay, Pranshu, in the world of football, certain players transcend their athletic prowess to become symbols of broader social and political movements. One such figure, X, born to Algerian immigrants, played a pivotal role in leading Y, so Y is a country, to a historic World Cup victory. Historic World Cup victory. However, his journey wasn't always smooth. In the year 2001, during a friendly match between Y and Algeria, he faced significant adversity when he was targeted with chants calling him a harki, which is a term used derogatorily to reference Algerians who sided with Y during the Algerian War. Despite these challenges, he stood firm and continued to be vocal against far-right politics in Y, notably opposing a prominent nationalist party in the year 2002. Who is this iconic footballer? And again, clarifying even before somebody answers that even if you don't follow football, it's highly likely that you know this footballer. Like Rutherford. Even if you don't follow science, you might have heard of Rutherford.
No, Rutherford was too niche. I'm sorry.
Kya baat.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Pavan.
Zinedine Zidane.
Yes, that is correct. 11 points there to Pavan. Zidane, and why, of course, is France. So France, historic World Cup victory, 2001 during France and Algeria, French during the Algerian War, and France, Algeria. Okay, cool. 11 points there to Pavan for Zinedine Zidane, which means next direct will be to Munaf. Munaf, according to the Mahapariniban Sutta, which is Sutta 16 of the Digha Nikaya, the Buddha mentioned it as one of the 4 places of pilgrimage his devout followers should visit and look upon with feelings of reverence. The other 3 sites are Lumbini, which is considered to be the traditional birthplace of the Buddha, Bodh Gaya, where Buddhists say the Buddha achieved enlightenment, and Kushinagar, where Buddhists say the Buddha attained parinirvana. According to Buddhist tradition, it is where circa 528 BC, at 35 years of age, Gautam Buddha taught his first sermon after attaining enlightenment at Bodh Gaya. The name derives from an ancient Buddhist legend in which the Bodhisattva was a deer and offered his life to a king instead of the doe the king was planning to kill. Just tell me the place we are talking.
Is this Takshashila?
Not Takshila. Going to Abhishek.
I don't know. Kalinga. No idea.
No, not Kalinga. Going to Pranshu.
I don't know, but I'll guess. Is it Sachi?
Not Sachi. Going to Pavan.
Sarnath near Varanasi.
It is Sarnath. Sarnath. 13 points there to Pavan. It is Sarnath. Okay, Sarnath is where Buddha gave his first sermon, which you guys can actually, I would highly recommend traveling to Sarnath. I go there every time I go to Banaras. Sarnath is wonderful, wonderful place. And this is where he gave his first sermon. Sarnath, 13 points there to Pavan. And the name comes from the Sanskrit word Sarangnath because of the story that I said at the end, where there was a king who wanted to kill a doe, but Bodhisattva was a deer and he offered himself, and the king was so impressed that he made a deer park here, and then that later became Sarnath. And this place is wonderful. You should go there. Okay, 13 points there to Pavan for Sarnath, which means next direct will be to Munaf again. Now, in the early 1990s, this iconic figure was grappling with a career downturn after being dropped by Columbia Records and battling personal demons. Known for his rebellious spirit and gritty narratives, he found himself on the fringes of the music scene despite a storied past. Famous for songs like Folsom Prison Blues and Ring of Fire, his persona as the Man in Black symbolized his defiance and authenticity. However, a transformative collaboration with producer Rick Rubin revitalized his career. This partnership led to the creation of albums that explored themes of mortality and redemption, solidifying his status as a music legend. Which influential artist or which music legend are we talking about?
Is this Michael Jackson?
Not Michael Jackson. Going to Abhishek.
So Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. Yes, that is correct. Man in Black, the legendary Johnny Cash. 11 points there to Abhishek. We are talking about Johnny Cash. Okay, 1990s was the almost end of his career. He died in the year 2003, I think, early 2000s. 11 points there to Abhishek, which means next direct will be to Pranshu. Founded by Deep Kalra, an alumnus from IIM Ahmedabad in the year 2000, it was launched in US market to cater to the overseas Indian community for their US to India travel needs. In September 2019, the largest online travel agency in China and one of the largest travel service providers in the world completed a share exchange with Naspers and became the single largest shareholder of X. Just tell me, what are we talking about? Which company are we talking about?
Sorry, KV, what is... sorry, yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, KV, what is Naspers? I mean, sorry, I'm not about this word, so I have no idea. Is it like a giveaway or something, or like...
No, Naspers is basically a company that owned like some stake in this company.
Okay.
And they
Okay.
basically-
So the thing from China then became fine.
Correct.
I'll just take a guess. Is it Make My Trip?
It is Make My Trip. Yes, 10 points there to Pranshu. It is Make My Trip. And yeah, now everything fits. Make My Trip started as the targets were most quizzing with members contestants for their travel to India. And then Naspers basically, yeah, they left Make My Trip. And I think C-Trip or somebody. Anyway, long story short, it is Make My Trip. 10 points there to Pranshu, which means the next direct will be to Pavan. One of those very rare short direct questions in Quizzing with the Members. The name of which Asian capital city comes from Sanskrit word meaning wooden pavilion?
Kathmandu?
Kathmandu, yes. 10 points there to Pavan. We're talking about Kathmandu, Kashtmandap, which was the original word. Kashtmandap is roughly wooden pavilion. Kashtmandap then became Kathmandu. And yeah, everything else fits. Asian capital city of Nepal. That brings us to the end of this quiz. Fantastic stuff, all of you. So happy to quiz always, first of all, and also to have this very very this range of questions I really like from like Sarnath to Johnny Cash to Zahir Iqbal to Vinculum. So happy. And let's see the scores now. Abhishek, fantastic stuff as always. 17 in the first half, 6 for Ernest Rutherford, and 11 for Johnny Cash. Abhishek ends on 34. Abhishek actually finishes second in this quiz, 34. Munaf had 22 in the first half. Munaf remains on 22. Munaf, well played. I mean, I'll see you back. Always a pleasure to have you. And yeah, now we come in.
No, it's fun though.
Yeah. Now we come to Pranshu. Pranshu had a great debut, 16 in the first half. In the second half, she got Make My Trip. So 26 points to Pranshu. Pranshu, I hope to see you again on Quizzing with the Members, Quizzing evenings. We're also trying to do more and more things with members, as many things as we can every month. We are already doing Quizzing with the Members. We're doing Quizzing evenings where a guest comes and two of you come and we quiz together. We're also trying to do some shorter quizzes with members, which can be themed. So as a we can just do an Olympics quiz because the Olympics are happening. We'll try to do all of those things so that more and more of you can quiz with us. Now we come to the return of the champion, so to speak, and he showed us why. Because the thing about Pavan is he gets some of those answers that nobody else will. You know the point. Like when we were making Overton window, we had this whole
Overton
discussion
window.
on our group. I kept telling my team, I mean, 4 of us were discussing, and I said, Overton window क्यों पूछेंगे यार, किसी को नहीं आता. And then I think it was Sushant's question, and he was like, Overton window सबको आता है. And I was like, नहीं आता है. And he's like, अर्नब ने बोला है Republic पे Overton window. I'm like, how is this a criteria? कहता है, नहीं. But we still went for it thinking, yeah.
Can we shot in the dark? I doubt Pavan knows it from Arnab.
No way. No way. Then we were like, okay, let's go for it. I think somebody will get. And yeah, somebody is Pavan. Of course, Pavan had 23 in the first half, and second half, he got 11 for Calvin Ball, 11 for Zidane, which is a rare sports question that Pavan got right, but 13 for Sarnath and 10 to round up with Kathmandu. Pavan ends on 68. So Pavan, congrats. Welcome back as the champion. I'll see you soon with 3 new contestants. And major shout out to Abhishek. Abhishek has also been in our offline shows in Delhi and Noida. Thank you so much for that, Abhishek. Munaf, thank you so much. Always, I keep saying you're one of the reasons, one of the big motivators of why we are doing quizzing. It's amazing. And Pranshu, so nice to have you on board. I'll see you soon. And Pavan, I'll see you next episode of Quizzing Members. Thank you.
Gary.
Thanks,
Thank you.